So we're here at 43rd. We're about 4 months into the project right now. Today we're going to focus on exterior because we need to figure some things out. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today was this portico area here. Not too impressive for the price point we're trying to reach. So we're going to build something that has more of that colonial style that will fit the area. So right here, this will be torn out, and the portico I sent to you is going to be
roughly, 2,500. We're going to gable it back into the house. So it'll be gable in and out exterior.
Okay, so gable means it's going to come out like that from the rooftop. I did the backside of the roof already, so we'll be able to tie that in the end. The other thing that I think affects the exterior, the elevation of this house so much, is the windows. Right now there are some shutters, but they're looking a little worn, so I'm thinking of adding in some of that wood that we're going to be bringing out in the garage and carrying that forward in the shutters, possibly adding some iron detail to it. And now we're going to move on to paint. So now is exterior color, because they need to get the siding up and we need to get it painted. So I found this color online. It looked really good on paper, but I don't know that I'm feeling it in person. Do you guys like it? Brown with the white? Because our other option to do is what we've done a couple times before, which is the white with the black trim. And in this area, it goes really well. It's difficult to do because you have to be really careful with these, but I think that we have a really good painter and he'd be able to pull it off.
I would agree. Yes, not the brown color.
Okay, but the white that I had him put up here too, I'm not feeling. I feel like that one's too creamy and this one's too white.
The blue is pulling through. Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably what you're seeing.
Okay. Yeah, let's do cloud white, because I think the white dove might look a little, every time I've tried to use white dove outside, it has like a weird hue to it. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. It catches like pink hues sometimes and purplish hues. Okay. But whenever I've used it inside, it gives a really warm color, like a creamy color.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool, thank you. So we can do another coat of this to see if it is right. If not, then we just need to figure out what we used on 13th or 35th, because both of those were white colors. Okay. All right, and then we do black stiletto for the trim, because that's what we've used before.
Yep.
And then we could frame it out with some shutters that will match the carriage door for the garage and tie it all in together.
Yeah.
Okay?
That'll work.
Perfect. Right now we're back at the garage, and this is the color scheme I was thinking of to carry forward onto the garage. So we have some options of carriage doors is what we were thinking, but either wood or iron. Normal garage doors, price point wise, we're going to add to that if we go steel. We're going to add to that even more so if we go wood, especially stain grade, but it's about $3,000. I think it's worth it to do that. But I think we should carry and try to match this style as much as possible over here. And then also this is the color scheme I'm thinking of for the shutters as well on the front of the house. Just to, if we're going to go with that white and black color scheme, then to add a little pop of color to it and keep it consistent throughout the house. Josh, for kicks and giggles, let's go through all of the problems that we've run into this week. I got the cabinet woman told me that we are now a week behind schedule, which throws all finishes off schedule. So that's one. You got to keep up. I'm the one in heels. Hey, would you mind? Hey, would you mind like 10 minutes so we can finish filming real fast?
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. No, don't be sorry for doing your job. I appreciate it. We're on schedule, but not anymore because of the insulator now.
We had a correction notice from the inspector, which wouldn't allow us to insulate the house. And the insulator informed us that he needs 2 days because we're doing spray foam and bats in the house instead of just one.
So one that
Last
we
minute
normally
delay.
have.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually it's a day.
So now our one day that we had in the schedule is now 3, which pushes everybody back.
Yep.
Okay, that's that. We had a previous issue with the windows because the windows were delayed by a month approximately,
Yeah.
which meant that we had to do temporary windows and pay an extra $2,800 to have temp windows put in so we can get past that schedule.
Yeah.
That inspection. We had to insulate the floor of the addition, which I don't, because the inspector called it out.
Title 24.
Title 24. Week's not over yet. That's what.
And it's only Wednesday.
Yeah, it is. It's only Wednesday. There's a lot we can do that would be really cool. It's whether or not we want to increase the budget for it. Here we have to put doors going into what's going to be the bedroom/den area. And I'm thinking glass French doors.
How about barn doors? You have room now?
We do, but I don't know that it matches the style of this home. We could do some glass French doors that had that same wood color and tie in these 2 beams. I think that would look really good. I mean, I want the purpose of that room to be, I mean, it has to be a 3rd bedroom, and it has the
How are you gonna
huge...
stage it? As an office?
I'm going to stage it as an office though, because I think most people would use it as an office, but resale-wise, I need to be able to have a 3rd bedroom.
Yes.
But that, I mean, that's a huge closet there. It has its own full bathroom. So,
Okay. I think it'll look good, even better staged as an office. I think you can make it look really cool rather than just having another bedroom staged.
yeah. Yeah. I would think most people buying a single story in this area are not going to need the 3 bedrooms, but they would like to have it and probably use that 3rd bedroom as a den anyways.
One of the hardest things in flipping is knowing who your buyer is going to be. We don't have a crystal ball to tell us who's going to be the one to write an offer on the house, but we try to predict it based on the demographics of the area and what is lacking in that area. So considering we have a single story in an affluent community, we're thinking that it's going to be an empty nester. But turning that bedroom into an office and staging it that way and with the glass French doors, we're taking a risk, but I think it'll pay off.
All right, so let's break down the numbers for this week. We did have a conscious budget update of $2,500, which was for the portico in the back. We definitely think that is worth it to have some outdoor space. We're going to put a little bar out there, and we think it's something that the buyers will like and hopefully increase the purchase price. We also decided to spend $3,000 extra to make that garage door really pop and do a carriage style garage door so it fits with the area. We also had to put in $2,800 for temp windows. That was not expected, not something that's going to increase the budget, but it was something that helped us not fall too behind schedule. So it was worth it in the long run, but an unfortunate increase in the budget.
We also had $600 to insulate the floors of the deck. That was something that was called out during the inspection, that they wanted that to be insulated. Also, we decided to add shutters to the front of the house just to add some character. So again, hopefully that'll just increase our curb appeal and potentially increase our purchase price. So that was $2,086 in shutters. And then we decided to do French doors in the office. We think that's going to look really nice. We're going to stain it to match the floor throughout the living area. So that was an additional $435. So our total changes to the budget this week was $11,421. That brings our total budget to $374,801. And unfortunately, we also had some delays in the construction because of the inspection that came in. They required us to insulate the floors. We had to do those temp windows, etc. So we've now pushed back our projected on-market date to November 12th. So wish us luck that next week is better. But overall, we're happy to be moving forward with this project and had no major things that was delaying us too bad.